As I said about Mark Ronaldo, he's finding life much harder now because the lad has decided to sit on him. Where early on, I think they just let him roam. The lad Downham's done a good job on him, actually.
So 20 minutes still to go. And Millwall leading by a goal to nil. Colin Cooper the score. Edwards. Waits. If in doubt, put it out. Turned by Cook, stopped by Dawes, and he may bringing it away. It was a goal. Offside against Morley.
What do you think, Brian? It's a very young Millwall side, you know, and they matched a very experienced Wolves side for endeavour and for general play.
Oh, here's a chance for Bull. He's pulled it wide. The whistle had gone in any case.
It was a foul, Brian. Definitely fouled it. Actually, one other point I've noticed, whenever players are scoring goals easily, they don't really snatch at things. He's snatched at the last two chances, Stevie Bull. Having said that, I hope he doesn't get
But also his scoring record, as we've said, is so prolific that he's gone 4 goals without a game, and he might start getting I mean, you'd feel that's a fairly ominous sign, but on the other hand, he might himself be getting just that little bit anxious, and the crowd are giving him some stick now.
He's definitely getting frustrated, and this lad here, Colin Cooper, has done superb with him, and as you said, he has restricted him to virtually one chance early on.
Well, it's the second week running we've seen Colin Cooper, and I've not seen him make a mistake in either game, you know.
You don't happen to be his agent, do you?
Goodman with a header. Nice ball played there, inviting Cunningham to come forward. And a Wolves throw. That's 17 minutes of the game left. Free kick to Millwall. Feet a little high there, I think, by Andy Much.
It's most unusual to me that Millwall don't send Cooper or Roberts up for these situations. They seem happy just to throw the ball in and have a fight.
Dawes onto that left foot, which he might favour. Ricocheted there beyond Goodman. Ashley trying to get it away. To Millwall throw. Again, Dawes with it. Barber. It's a corner, Phil. Barber with the corner again for Millwall. Towards the near post, a little flick on! Good grab by Stahl, just as Morley came in. And Wolves are seeking to make a substitution fairly soon. Keeper did well there. Cooper with a header. Birch trying to make something of it. Might still. Birch turning it in. And, well, Bull, it came to him when he didn't really expect it. And once the chance was there, he then reacted very quickly indeed. But Casey Keller, safely for Millwall. And Wolves still looking for this equalising goal. As Millwall come forward again. Allen being policed all the time by Downing now. And the Wolves throw. Substitution will be made now. And the Wolves are getting on with it so quickly that they can't even get the substitution made. Much chasing. Now they will surely be able to.
I would imagine Wolves will have a go for it now, Brian. They'll bring on, take off, as I said, one of the midfield players.
Taking off, yeah, Mark Rankin.
I thought that they'll definitely throw one out. Have a go.
And Millwall also about to make a substitution. John Goodman is going off. And Tony Dolby, I think it is, coming on. Here's Tony Dolby coming on. Lad from nearby Greenwich, another 18-year-old. Barber's header. Bull rather. Dennison scored on the opening day of the season. Dennison hasn't scored since then, lost his place, and here's Dolby getting his first touch now as the Millwall substitute, really attacking the defence as well. There's his shot.
What a start.
Back come Wolves. Full-back Ashley. Up to Birch. Ashley again. Plenty of time to get a cross in here. Roberts with a valuable header. Just flicks it away. Alex Ray bringing it forward again for Millwall. He's got Morley Wade on the right. Dolby through the middle. Straight into an offside position. So Ray had to keep possession there and did so very well indeed, and can find Allen on a lovely play there by Alex Ray. Malcolm Allen now for Millwall. Lost in by him. Dolby couldn't quite get to it. Alex Ray shot charge down. Dawes. Now Malcolm Allen. Starting it in there again towards Morley. Both he and the fullback Cunningham going for that one. Millwall's throw. 12 minutes left. Andy May. Deep cross there towards... a fine goal! Yeah. Jamie Morley, in successive weeks, after making his first full appearance last week, scored his second appearance this week, scores again. A fine header, that one. A great lead beyond the keeper. 2-0 to Millwall.
What a cross, Brian. I think that's it. The quality of the two crosses that have brought the goals have been first class. That was a fantastic cross. And they took their time in building in the build-up. Superb. I think that's it now. I think Wolves' record is like Newcastle's. Gone.
But here's Birch. Wolves still looking for something here. Birch with a long cross. Bull couldn't get on the end of it. A goal kick to Millwall.
I felt he took the chance very coolly. I mean, the one he got in the first half, he seemed to snap at from the flick on, but that one, he knew what he was doing there. That was a great goal. Very, very good.
Well, he was a bit of a make-weight in the deal that took Chris Armstrong to Crystal Palace in that £1 million deal, and Millwall might just have picked up a little diamond here. Still only 20, doesn't become 21 until December. But certainly over these last couple of weeks there has shown a very sure touch on goal.
It's very nice to see a lad who's perhaps, as you say, been more or less put into a deal like that, really blossom, and he's probably welcomed this chance. Again, he's got the pressure now with Bourne.
Jumped by Phil Barber. Dolby. Allen. Downing thought it was a Wolves ball. Anxiety on the face of the Wolves defenders now. You know, they've just 10 minutes left to pull this game round. 2 down. Dawes. Play on, said the referee. Took a bit of a dive by Ian Dawes, actually. Andy May now for Millwall. Playing it around. Roberts. Cunningham on the right. Lovely play again, up to Ray. Back for Cunningham. Allen, look at this for play. Cunningham, the fullback, knocks it back again to Malcolm Allen. Terrific play by Millwall. A move of what, a dozen passes, I would have thought. Very inventive, opening up that defence with patience, and then with the final pass, sadly from Millwall's point of view, didn't quite come right for Malcolm Allen, and over the top it went.
They haven't been afraid to keep the ball at all, Millwall, and they are growing in confidence. The second goal has clearly given them a lot of confidence.
Knocked back there by Andy May for Casey Keller. Ray. Stopped by Birch. Here's Cook. Dennison.
I would imagine every challenge and every tackle now will definitely be applauded. They've got plenty of heroes there, Millwall, today.
But I tell you, on this sort of form, they're a match for anybody in this division, you know.
They certainly are. Especially here.
Especially here. Wolves throw. There's Dawes. Dolby. Allen. Nice touch, May. Allen. Spreading it wide this time. Cunningham. Get it back again. Fans enjoying this one.
What a difference a goal makes, Brian. Everybody's confident now and everybody wants the ball. And the fans applauding.
Allen again, spreading it wide for Dawes. Here's Cook. Downing. Ashley. Birch again. Goes Dawes. Much for Wolves. Medium by Ashley towards Steve Ball. Knocked away again by Ray. A long ball forward. And away goes Dolby. Can he keep it in play? He can. Allen's gone through the middle. It's still with Dolby, Morley with support. And he saw the glint of glory at the end of that long, long run.
He was actually trying to prove a point there, Brian. He's saying he should have brought me on a lot earlier. But he really did bad there because he laid the ball off. He would have certainly put your mallet in. Great run, great ball. And the ball has again held up in the wind.
Just over 5 minutes left now. Millwall 2-0 ahead. Floodlights are on because the black clouds are overhead once again. Mercifully, the rain has kept off in this second half. Much. Edwards. Goal kick for Millwall. 5 minutes of this game left. I think we're coming round to talk about the man of the match. Tell me about the people who've impressed you today before you actually name him.
Well, first of all, I've been most impressed again with young Roberts. I think he's been absolutely first class. I mean, when you think that he's so young, he's handled, well, arguably two of the best forwards, certainly one of the best forwards available outside the Premier League in Stephen Bull. So I've been very, very impressed with him. Colin Cooper's been superb, and the midfield lad, Ray, both of them, I thought they've done terrific. And all around, Brian, I've just felt, I didn't think that Millwall would be able to push the ball around in these conditions, but they've proved me wrong, because they have, and done it splendidly. But everybody here deserves the credit for the way the thing's gone.
So with 4 minutes left, do you name your man of the match now?
I do indeed.
Go on.
I'm going to tell you, it's the captain, Colin Cooper. I think he's been outstanding, and I think his goal clinched it for me. The young man alongside him, I think, will learn from him, and I'm very, very impressed with him.
An excellent choice, Theo.
I also live in South London, by the way, and that's the reason I picked the South London player.
The Millwall fans have applauded your decision as well. Steve Bull on the ball at the moment. He's gone past Cooper at this moment, but Dawes is there, scuttling away with the ball again, not being helped by the attentions of Paul Birch. 4 minutes left. Wade's playing it in. Here's Edwards. He's chipping it forwards. Cooper against Bull. Comes Keller.
I must say that I don't think Steve Bull is 100% fit, Brian. I think they've actually got him to play. He's limped more as the game's gone on, which tells me he was hurt. I don't think he's put on that. Oh,
caught off balance there. Roundfield. As I was saying earlier, he had a heel injury, which kept him out of the representative game in midweek.
What I'm saying, Brian, is I have seen people limp when things aren't going well. I don't think he's one of those lads.
No.
I think he's limping because he's been hurt.
On towards Dolby. Actually being chased by Dolby. Taking it away for Wolves. Coloured again by the man of the match, Colin Cooper. His ball goes straight to Paul Cook.
What a fine player he looks, Brian.
Andy Roberts.
Yes.
Yes, he was a member of Millwall's FA Youth Cup winning side of 91. He's come on from there. Had two terrific games, as you know, against Arsenal in the Coca-Cola Cup. Substitutions being made again. The second Millwall sub is coming on. Paul Holsgrove, whose dad once played for Wolves.
This is an old Jack Charlton trick, I think, here, Brian. Just to lay it with 2 minutes to go. He probably puts him on the bonus sheet.
Well, it's nice for him to play against his dad's old club, mind you, isn't it?
Lovely.
Played for Wolves and for Sheffield Wednesday. Did John, and this is Paul. Ball is chasing. The flag was up for an offside in any case. Less than a minute to go. Out of play there. Musgrove couldn't keep it in play, so it's a throw to Wolverhampton Wanderers, being taken by Ashley. And again, played into Bull. Dawes getting it away to Dolby. Morley. And Cook gets it back, having a right battle there and a silly battle there with Tony Dolby. And for all his promise, he's got to learn not to get as involved as that.
Especially when you're winning 2-0.
Absolutely, and when there's just a few seconds left to play. Here's Holsgrove. Little touch for Morley, scorer of the second goal. Dolby, onside. Being forced a little wide. Now let's see what sort of cross he can produce now, because Allen's in there as well, but Stahl cut that one out. There were 3 Millwall players who've gone deep to the far post. A deeper cross, and that would have been goal number 3.
That was a silly angle, Brian. He actually could have run it right to the byline.
But a good win for Millwall, one they thoroughly deserved, Theo.
Yes, I felt as the game went on, they were the better side. They always were the team that were going to had to be beaten. Wolves started and then faded a little bit for me and didn't commit. Right after the start of the second half, they did. But Millwall have been outstanding value, as indeed is everybody here to get the game on, Brian.
The first defeat in the league for Wolves. They were seeking a record 13 without defeat. They've been denied that by the goals of Colin Cooper in the second half, and then a fine header from Jamie Morley, the number 8 there. So that's the second successive week on the London Match Live. We've seen Millwall win. You get the feeling that they're going to go soaring up that first division table with the quality of the football that they've shown over these 2 weeks, and obviously have been showing all this season so far. I think we're going to try and get a word with Colin Cooper, the man of the match, for the way that he held on to Steve Bull so well for most of the game, and of course scored that crucial first goal that broke the deadlock here against Wolves today. Colin's just about in place now. Let's get a word with the man of the match, Colin Cooper.
Colin, very well done indeed, skipper and man of the match as well. You must have been very proud of the way your team played today.
Yes, it was up until yesterday, you know, we were sitting in 8th place, and playing on a Sunday, it's different, you know, and I noticed a few teams got good results and we dropped us somewhere like 12th, so we needed something out of the game, and I thought we played reasonably well on the day, considering the conditions.
I was going to say that, bearing in mind the conditions, particularly impressive the way you still trying to play your football.
Well, Mick did stress at the beginning, and there was puddles lying on the pitch, but he did say try, you know, and, you know, it did get caught up in the water sometimes, but I think on the whole we did quite well.
And you also looked after one of the most potent strike forces around, and I mean, you've beaten them for the first team to beat them all season.
Well, that's nice. You know, I read in the papers that they'd been unbeaten till they come here, but you know, we haven't conceded many goals at the Den this season, and you know, Andy Roberts has done really well deputising for Keith Stevens, and I think, yeah, we both played quite well, and it's very nice to win, you know. And
I think Theo Foley picked you not only for your defensive qualities, but because of your goal as well. And we got a little monitor down here, you can have a little look, and a super piece of work from Alex Ray, wasn't it, I think? Yeah,
I noticed, you know, Alec got the ball far left, and I was sort of holding off, and I sort of said to myself, go on, Alec, get it in. And there he goes.
There it is, comes over perfect for you, doesn't it?
He does, lovely. There he is, just coming in now. Go on, you beauty, get in. Lovely.
And you beat Steve Bull in the air there as well. Nice. Listen, it's going to take a heck of a good team to beat you here, isn't it?
Well, like I say, last season was a bit different. We conceded a few too many goals that Mick wanted to put right this season. And on the whole, I think we've only conceded 4 goals at the end of the season, so, you know, Mick will be looking to keep it going.
Well, that's a fortnight, 2 weeks running that you've pleased a lot of people watching on the London Match. I'm sorry we couldn't warm it up for you, that one. But there you go, the old bark is bubbly. Cheers. Well played yourself, and thanks for the entertainment.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thoroughly deserves it as well. Well, we've got action to come from Hampden Park and from Southend, so stay with us. We'll take a quick break.